Hello, this is Minerva with Math Schedules, and I'm here to talk to you about a little bit about how to use the filters that are already built in within Microsoft Project. So let's get started. I already have a project file open, and we can go look for the filter there in the View tab. Right now I'm in the Task tab, as you can notice, and then you go over and click on View. Let's see if I got it correct. Yes, they're right there. Then you go to the middle data group, and then you see the filters. And you open up the filters, and here it says the filter is a view based on the selected criteria. For example, you can show only incomplete tasks or late tasks. So for this example of a schedule is a very small schedule. Usually the filters work really, really well when you have really large files of, say, hundreds of lines to thousands of lines of tasks, either summary task or individual tasks. So here we open the drop-down menu on no filter because no filter is applied right now. That's what it means. So if you drop down the menu, then you can see you have a section for custom filters, which I created. They're filters that do not come as built-in filters. And right below it, if you don't have any custom filters, you'll have a list of built-in filters. And of course, the first one that it says no filter is because no filter has been applied. And you have a few of these in here. And then when you go down here, you can see you have a section where you can clear your filter if you have any filters. Then you can create a new filter and you can search for filters that might be hidden there because there's too many to list here. And then here it is to display auto filter that has to do with this drop down menu little triangle. So if that's missing, you can click on that. And then you can have this section to show related summary rows. It says display the summary tasks that are associated with the tasks that are shown in the filter view. So let's go to more filters to see what other filters are in there. You'll see this list that's here in there as well. So yes, it's a really small box, but you can find all the filters. You can find the filters that have been created by you and not created and are built in. The way that you can see that the ones that I have created is that I put an underscore right in front of it so I can locate them quickly. If you did not put an underscore, you will not know if they're built in or not unless you go to the other section that says custom filters. There's another way, but right now we're not going to explore that. So if you go down and you scroll down, you'll see that there is a lot of filters that you can use. And you can see each one of them if you want to. We're not going to go through all of them. Some of them are for resources and work and things like that. I don't teach too much about cost and schedule. I teach mostly in schedule. Cost can be taken care of somewhere else, like in a cost system. Because when you build a schedule, the schedule is the one that you need to use to cost your project. You don't do it the other way around, and sometimes that gets confused. So it's better to build a schedule and then work from there. So right here, the filters are for tasks. You also have filters for resource. So you have resources in here. Well, then you have these views. I usually don't resource load my schedules either. I have worked with resource loaded schedules. Good luck with that. So we'll go back to tasks. And then we can see that we can see all the filters. And here you can create a new one. You can choose any of these and edit it, copy it. You can see the organizer, help, and then highlight. Highlight is similar to filter, except it highlights the whole schedule where you find that criteria or those tasks that have been filtered. But right now we're just talking about filtered list, not highlighted list. So we're going to cancel out of here. And we're going to go back to the no filter, open it up and look at it again. And then you can see that you have active tasks, completed tasks, critical tasks. In a schedule this small, all the tasks are usually critical because I have links that link them all together. one after the other mostly. Right here you can see that there's some of the links are not one after the other, but mostly they're all one after the other. That probably make them all critical. And then they have date range. So we can look at the date range because that's something that might be interesting. So you click on date range and then it starts by asking you to show tasks that start or finish after. So you choose a date and you can choose the date. I have all the way to the schedule starting in the year of 2030. So I would have to search all the way for that or write in the date. Anything after 3/28/30. Let me see, 28, 30, or 2030, 2030, and then I'm going to click OK. And then it says before the date range because it's after a date and before another date. So you can say before 11/11/30, before the product delivery. So you go ahead and put in the date 11/11/2030, and then you click OK. And there you go. It has filtered everything, including the summary tasks. So you can see the dates are for 3/21/30. Of course, the summary tasks, they're never going to be filtered out because we didn't have that in the filter. And you can see here that you have the dates all the way to the end of 11/11/30. So you have to play around with it to make sure you're getting the information you need. Just make sure that you understand that there's a difference between individual tasks and summary tasks and how they're being filtered. There's ways to build them custom so that you could filter the way you want to, but that is a different topic. So here we're going to click on the drop-down menu and go and say clear filter, and we're back where we started. So we're going to go back again and click on no filter, open it up, go down, and then we're going to just filter for summary tasks. So I expect to see when I do that only the yellow lines. So I'm going to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I expect to see 6 lines, and if I have more, then I need to check if it's true that those are my only summary tasks. So I'm going to click summary task, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, and they're all my summary tasks. This, you can copy it into a report to show your schedule at the summary task level if that's what's being asked for. And so now we go back and we do the drop-down menu here, and we go and clear filters. So that's the way to use some of the filters in Microsoft Project. There's a lot more that are built in, and you can take the ones that are built in and customize them to whatever you need. Like right now, right here, it was just showing us the summary test. There is no filter to show individual tasks. So go ahead and go try to build a filter to filter out all the summary tasks and just leave behind the individual tasks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.